Dear friends, so this is Saturday, the 23rd of March, the day after the Krakus City terror attack. So several of these subhumans have been captured. One of them, at least one of them, well, he's Islamic, but he's a merc that was serving in Ukraine, the Ukrainian Legion, Foreign Legion. Well trained by the U.S. and NATO, the biggest terrorist organization in the world. If you watch the videos, you can actually see the way they reload. It's typical American style of reloading in a combat situation. Russians don't reload that way. They're taught differently. They came in blazing. So they killed the security guards up front, came in and just started killing people. One of them, the fire-breathing AK isn't an AK. It's a Saiga shotgun. It looks like an AK. It's a shotgun. So since one of them was standing over a group of people and blasting into them, I'm assuming he was probably firing birdshot, some large birdshot, because if there were solid shotgun slugs, basically 12-gauge shotgun slugs, they would have just ripped the people to pieces. At that close range, absolutely. Even if not close range, it's a shotgun slug. The fact that he kept firing into a group of people in a corner, huddled in a corner, and one of them was actually still moving when he walked away, that's probably birdshot, some large rain birdshot. Yeah, it would have been better if Russia allowed concealed and carry weapons, if Russia even allowed pistols to be owned, not the traumatic or air pistols. They can still kill at very close range, but actual firearm pistols. And if people are allowed to conceal and carry, but and if everyone had force fields, it'd be even better. But we can play that silly game forever. The fact is, what happened. The people that were there were in one way and the other and every other way America's personal agents. 8th of March, the US, the UK, Canada issue warnings to their citizens to avoid large gatherings of people, concerts, etc. because of threat of terrorism. Within a week and a half, you have the biggest terrorist attack in Russian history. They didn't come in there to take hostages. They came in there to mass murder. There were no hostage taken. They just came in there shooting everything that moved. You call it what it is. Kirby is a sociopath. He came running out. The fact that the U.S. government, there's a Russian saying, in the marketplace, the thief yells thief loudest of all. And it's done to distract. So the U.S. government, while the bodies hadn't cooled yet, the flames were only starting to collapse the roof. So within less than, an hour of the terrorist attack, or within an hour, the U.S. government runs out and does a message. Not us. It's not Ukraine. Oh, yeah, it's not us. That's the first people you point a finger to. It's the U.S. government, the regime of subhuman vampires, feeding off the blood of innocents, as they have for several centuries. That's exactly who it is. And London. And there are subhuman bastards that live in Kyiv. The whole center of Kyiv, the government center of Kyiv, should be gazaed. America sets the standard on how they fight wars. The way they liberated Massoud by exterminating everybody in there. They set the standard. They should be getting that standard back. The center of Kyiv, where the government buildings are, should be leveled. We have a JDAM 3,000 kilogram. That's a 3-ton explosive charge. One of those will be enough to level the headquarters of the SBU. And if the CIA happens to be there, bonus stars. Because the CIA created these people. These people were created by these agencies. And there's no other way of running around this. YouTube will probably ban this because I won't just put it up on YouTube. But it is what it is. I said as much yesterday in RT. RT called and I gave him an interview. My own daughter, one of my own daughters, wanted to go to that concert. She was grounded for a month, so I didn't let her. She had friends that went to that concert. So, because I had the Philharmonica playing, and after them, a band called Picnic was coming out. Sold out seats. Thank God that it was less than half filled at that moment. People were still coming in. Because it could have been worse. Quite literally. There were 6,000 seats, all sold out. This is absolutely the blood of all those people are on Washington's heads. On those non-human vampiric bastards. Biden, starting with him, no matter how much he knows or remembers. All of them have deserved to burn in hell for eternity. And their family members that breed and eat off of the spoils. Same Hunter Biden. All of these bastards and the vast majority of the American Congress. All of these non-human satanic bastards. I have no other words for these. They're not even, I can't even call them animals. Animals don't behave the way America's government behaves. And London, the scum of humanity that bred the American government from itself. London is just ugh. You know when the IRS peace accords came around? When the IRS took the war to the London rich, to the aristocrats, while the little people were getting killed, they were just fine, you know, having their soldiers die, having civilians die, they were just fine. The moment the IRS took the war to London, I'm sorry, the IRA, the other terrorists, the moment the IRA took the war to London, all of a sudden you got the Irish peace accords. That's all these satanic twats understand. They don't give a damn about any other human being. It's just what they can feed off of it. And how many they can sacrifice to Satan. This is a war of religion. This is a religious war. It's between us, the Christian world, and there's very little of that Christian world left. And all you people living under satanic rule that call themselves Christians and do nothing, you're not Christians. You're Christians in name only. You think you're saved? Your actions will judge you. God will judge you by your actions or your non-actions. It's the crap you tolerate while sitting behind your computer or sitting on your couches and doing nothing. America is a satanic state run by Satanists. England, France, Germany, the same. And all you so-called Christians, if you are actually Christians, you have one of two things. You either get out on the street and fight the Satanists, or you move to Russia or a few other Christian countries and you join the fight against the Satanists. But if you don't do anything, you just sit there and you enjoy the fruits of their labor, then you are just as evil as they are. And now I'm going to go say goodbye to my father, whom we're burying today. It's been a shit week. Go with God.